of people believe that they will anger a potential customer just by pitching their offer to them. And while I agree that this can happen, it seldom does. Because most of the time that I've seen salespeople that actually have angered the customer, it's while selling to them and pressing the sale so hard that the customer finally just is like, I gotta get out of here. But it's unreasonable for the customer to get angry just for you pitching the offer to them the first time. In this episode, I'm going to explain to you how you can overcome your fear of the customer becoming angry at you just for trying to sell them something. I want to point out that if you have a company, a business, a service, a product, anything, you need to sell. Selling is the lifeblood of your company, and if you don't sell, then I guarantee you are going to fail probably sooner than later. So what would make a customer angry at someone trying to sell them something? Well, what I've noticed happens is the customer doesn't actually get angry at the salesperson just for trying to sell them something. What often happens is the salesperson keeps pushing and pushing and pushing until finally the customer, in no small way, has to tell the salesperson to back off. So one time of pitching the customer, you're probably gonna be okay. But like 1,086 times of pitching the customer, probably at that point, the customer is relatively done with the pitch. Attempting to shove a sale down a customer's throat quite often just makes them angry. Now, granted, you are gonna need to overcome some objections during the selling process. But knowing when no means no is also a critical skill to understand when selling. A lot of salespeople never even attempt the first sales pitch because they're afraid of the customer coming back at them and attacking them just for opening their mouth. But when you really think about it, this almost never happens with reasonable thinking people. They understand that everyone has to make a living, including you. One sales pitch does not equal an angry customer. The most critical thing to remember when making that first sales pitch is that you're coming from a position of service. The customer listening to your pitch understands that you are acting as the face of your product or service, and quite often, they will at least listen to you. You want to make it clear that you're not just trying to sell them something by making it clear to them that you care about how your product or service can best assist them in their lives. This is especially useful when overcoming objections. As long as they understand that you're trying to help them solve a problem or benefit their lives in some way, they really can't get angry at you. If you like what you heard today and you want a little more personalized sales training, then join my free Facebook group where we discuss the psychology, confidence, and techniques of selling. You can find the link for that in the description below. And that's a tip for this week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share with your friends, and leave a comment.